This weekend is the last time I will ever be in this apartment. This apartment is special to me. It became very special to me over time, and it didn't quite hit me how much of an attachment to it I had formed until I couldn't renew the lease. This apartment is the birthplace of my gentle attempts at independence and existing. It's in this apartment that I spent hours goofing around on Hinge until I found a person I love who hung up this ribbon thing and hung up and stole this poster for me. The Magnetic Fields 69 Love Songs entire album live, which I took them to see because they allow guests. And they taped this up. It's not focusing. Ripped out of a magazine. Poster hung 518. I know this looks like I tore some. I know this looks probably like a depression apartment. It looks like nothing. It looks like a mess. Especially right now in this like era where it's like frozen in time and I'm not like, living in it. I'm living, like elsewhere, just kind of waiting for the time to elapse. I almost regret it, I guess. I feel like maybe I should have been making more periodic trips out here just to like spend more time in this place. A lot of it is just, I don't know. This is where they trip set me when they gave me LSD to try. This is where we made curry one night. Well, they made curry, and it was really good. There was just something different imparted to it by having experiences here with them. And my roommate, who I haven't seen in months because he went on a trip to Italy and we got kicked out while he was still over there. And he's still not returning quite yet. Yeah, there's the era of coexisting with my roommate. I won't get to see him in this apartment again. I haven't recorded a video like this in a really long time, and I feel like maybe it's like something I really actually need to start doing again. As you can see, I have a lot of drawings taped up on the wall. I am proud of a lot of the person that I love drew this. I'm kind of proud of a lot of these. I love this wall. I love this as a wall. I love all the individual drawings because they feel like they have become very marked signposts in time. but I also love the way this feels as the wall that it is. I don't have all of my drawings taped up. I never got around to that, but that's most of what I've done in Iowa. This was my roommate's room, which I've been sort of colonizing. I'm remembering that this isn't going to just be a weekend of chilling in this apartment. That I am going to have to go like walk to Walmart and buy a bunch of boxes and packing tape and just start like piling stuff in and like moving the dresser. Yeah, this is my friend's letter, which I will briefly show you in full. I don't know how well camera will get it. It might be kind of blurry, but I still haven't replied because I have reclusive tendencies. I get overwhelmed by the way so much social interaction is fed to me via like tasks, messages, numbers, backlogs, unread badges. This is the first ever one. It's still in here. Because it's never been just like fluid and like giggly and real. And I'm just tired of quantized forms of interaction. I'm tired of being behind monitors. I'm tired of being far away. And more, I just feel like I'm a human being and my social life doesn't need to feel like a stack of paperwork for the entire duration of my existence. And what's worse is that like there's so much like good stuff. Like there's a sweet letter and like everything is locked away in the side of this like format that I now just experience as like really like threatening and overwhelming. And people send me nice things and genuinely involved things, and I disappear. And it feels like I can't help it. I don't know how to work past it. Eight minutes. I tried gabapentin before I came here, and when I got in here, I noticed that I felt the size of the room a lot more distinctly. I had been noticing it was slightly lifting the perpetual dissociation that I'm pretty sure I exist in. And it was kind of funny because it was like I was feeling the apartment more and like enjoying it, even if it's like a kind of like vague mess. I used to have it like more put together, and there was like lamps. It was really like I love the way it was lit. It was lit, dude. I regret that. I regret that joke. It didn't feel funny, and it felt like an intrusion. Anyway. Yeah, I came in here on the gabapentin, and my dissociation was like lifted a bit, and it unlocked this awareness that like I was probably going to find more like comfort in the apartment and find it more like real than usual in the process of like saying goodbye to it and like actively like packing up and disassembling it and erasing it. And I don't know, that's just an odd kind of paradoxical thing. 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm probably, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna have to upload this on data, so I should like maybe not go past 10 minutes, but I'm probably gonna upload this on Walmart Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi here has expired. I just realized you can probably hear me compulsively scratching at my head. Or maybe that's only me who can hear it. I'm probably gonna drink, well, I might drink a bottle of soju tonight, but I was recommended not to mix alcohol with the gabapentin. I've looked into it and it seems like there's not like an aggressive consensus against them, but yeah, I may not do that. At least if I do it, it won't be until pretty late, so that it's not like taking as much effect, I guess. I don't know, I don't want to like record myself being like brash about mixing jugs. I'll be very wary about it. Hi. Today I had kind of a mental breakdown before I got here, before I took the bus here. But it was really cathartic. I was in the shower with the hot water on. I was reduced to a grieving animal. My thoughts had become so unbearable that they shut themselves down. I lost all critical faculty, became a grieving animal, slouched against the shower wall, blubbering that I wanted to go outside. I want to be outside. I want to be outside with the other people. I want to really be with the other people. I want to talk to people. I want to know how to talk to people. I want to be able to talk to people. Lots of stuff like that. But there's kind of a range of things I like blubbered about in almost tongues. Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing it now. It was like one of the most authentic experiences I've had in a long time, because I couldn't I couldn't even like, thought was gone. Like there was no like idea I held in my mind of what I was doing. It was just happening. It was like real. And I feel bad talking about it, because I feel like now I'm trying to like show that I had like take what's real and make it unreal by like turning it into its own image, like I don't know. I don't know. I guess it feels good to share as something that happened. I It's definitely an altered state. I don't know exactly what I want to talk about anymore, and I'm hungry, so I think I need to walk to the store and buy myself maybe like a buffalo chicken wrap or something. I've spent a lot of today feeling very childlike and talkative in kind of like a blank way. There's a tone of voice I naturally talk in a lot that I lost for a while, because I underwent like a self-distortion because of my life circumstances, and I remove myself from a lot of the things that remind me who I am. And there's this tone of voice that is a part of who I am. But it went away for a while until took mushrooms and I got to be that me for a while again. And that was like the me who was talking a lot while I was freaking out. Not during like the big freak out, but I was kind of manic before and after it. And that was kind of the me that was talking about all the stuff around me. And um, and that isn't, and it's not innately associated with mania. It just came out in a period of mania. But it's like a tone of voice that I think is actually quite sedate. But for a while, I was just stuck in my more throaty monotone because I felt almost flattened and I just felt flattened and my voice followed suit. But then I took mushrooms a couple days ago and I got to reacquaint with the me. And this tone of voice is not all the way consistently back out. Because I went in a bad mood the other day and I started talking in the flat tone again, where my throat cartilage is at rest completely, and I feel like just an object, and I don't know if I'm making any sense anymore. I forgot. I didn't start recording this thinking that I would go into kind of a floaty state. But anyone who watched about 15 to 16 minutes into the video can have the opportunity to watch that, I guess. Yeah, there's trash in here. I haven't taken it out because I'm not living in here. I haven't resided in this space for contiguous enough.